Welcome everybody to a special Best Bet Live event tonight on a Sunday evening. We have the final table of event 1 of Blizzard on the Beach here at Best Bet Jacksonville. I'm Mike. In the booth with me is the one and only Kirk. Chewy, how are you doing?
Hey Mike, doing well. Thanks so much. Hope everybody's doing wonderful on this Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday, I should say.
Super Bowl Sunday, that's right.
Seahawks versus Patriots. I'm sure you're going to hear a lot of loud noises in the background as well from the players. But
from the players and commentators as well,
yes, probably. There you go. We got a beautiful final table of our event 1 of Blizzard at the Beach.
Got some familiar faces out here, too.
$400 buy-in, $200K guaranteed. Prize pool got to just over $300K. Pretty darn sweet. 967 total entries, I do believe I saw. So pretty darn good. And look at this. Carson has 8.5 of the 24.3 available chips. 8.3 million of 24 million available. So So he has a third of the chips, so he's a big stack here. And of course, after this, we'll show some. We'll show the payouts. You can see it in the chat, but we could always see it, you know, on the big screen.
For sure.
But this is going to be a good one. Carson's going to be applying all the pressure in the world. You know, he's no stranger to final tables, but he hasn't final tabled too many of our best bet ones. So let's show the payouts really quick, Mike. First place gets an astounding $68,000. Big ICM difference there, 28K between first and second, and of course whoever gets knocked out next is ninth for 5,200. Not too bad for 400.
Not too bad at all.
68K, pretty darn good. Got some locals, like Mike said. Got Don E, everybody's favorite, seat number 4. Felipe, seat 5. Adam Harrell, seat number 6. Seat number 7 is Carson. Okay, copy. Let me know if I'm good on the mic, guys. Doing some testing. Seat 9 is Aaron Lucas, who's also a regular here. 5K Joe in seat 1. Harold Park in seat number 2, who got second place in our last final table versus Dickie Malone, absolute legend. Seat 3 is Joe, and yeah, so I think I skipped over Herb in seat number 8, so a very stacked final table. Super excited to see these guys.
Herb not a stranger to featured in final tables either.
Yeah. Yeah, as he's getting a massage, getting all relaxed. But what is up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing wonderful. Shout out to all the chat regs. Steve, Ambient. Got Ann there. Got Andrew. We need to see an Andrew over here. Andrew's usually the final tablist specialist.
That's true. Didn't Andrew back twice?
Yeah, back-to-back final tables of, what was it, the WPT?
WPT, yeah.
Event 1. Joe F here, pocket queens on the button. 1.5, 100K at big blind, so just about 15 bigs. And Joe is just going to rip 15 bigs here from the button. We can see both the opening for a little bit of value on button, but jamming for 15 bigs seems fine too. With such a big hand like queens, it does go fold. I think I prefer just an open off 15 big blinds there.
Borrow that band, the rubber band.
By the way, for those of you who are familiar, when Don's on the stream, tonight is going to be an exception to the rule. There is no Don E giveaway tonight.
Yeah. Donnie typically on our cash games gives away 5% of his earnings. However, tonight, yeah, we're going to have to make an exception. We did joke around with that, and he beat us to the punch.
Yeah, he did beat us to the punch. Joseph, how you doing?
Yeah, so this is typically we do a 15-minute delay for the live stream. For tonight, this one we get 30-minute delay, so we're a little bit behind. So we should be here up all night long, Mike.
Yeah, we're going to be here for quite a bit.
Yeah, without a doubt.
All these guys are strong players, obviously. I mean, out of a field of over 900, these are the top
too
9.
Bad. Got Brian over in the Facebook chat saying, "Let's go, Don."
What's happening, Brian?
Oh yeah. Felipe here, blind versus blind, most common spot you're gonna see in tournament poker. Just gonna call. It's funny because we made a joke between seat 4, 5, 6, and 7 because they are all 2-5 regs here, 5-10 regs. They battle each other on a weekly, daily basis, really. So it's funny, but obviously 2-5 cash is a lot different than you know, maybe a 60K prize pool or prize. So Adam's gonna flop middle pair here, backdoor straights, backdoor flushes. Felipe gutter ball. Make it 2-10 here. Adam just gonna call. Both players dangerously low stacks. Felipe with just 7 big blind here, and what a turn card for both of these guys. Could definitely see it get in here. Felipe finds an over rip, which he is gonna, not really an over rip, just a pot size rip. Such a weird spot for Adam. Pair plus open ended could be dominated so often.
Mike says, thanks for the stream, guys. No worries. We enjoyed doing this kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely.
And especially when we get top-notch players like this and 200,000 on the line in total.
Yeah, my favorite thing about tournament poker is like you have to be able to adapt, right? Because there's a time limit, right? Blinds go up every 30 minutes, so you have to adapt. You have to adjust. You have to adjust stack sizes, meaning like 20 big blind openings versus 15 big blind openings versus 12 big blind openings. So many different strategies that I just love. Keeps the mind flowing, you know.
For sure. And we'll actually take a look here at the stacks.
Yeah, I was gonna say we
this
should do that. Absolutely.
Careful pee on your cards.
Joe J, 5K, formerly known as 5K Joe.
5K Joe?
Yeah, he was, I believe, ship leader in our first flight, Flight A. Bagged over 500K, and last year he got third in this event, and the year before that I think he said he got fourth, so he's shooting for second.
That's right. He did say that earlier,
yeah.
didn't he?
And now Harold with a big pocket pair here. Could rip it, but is going to elect just to call here. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, typically we are 8-handed, but for final table we are always 9-handed. So it's going to be a little crowded. The openings are going to be a little bit weirder. Expect a little bit tighter of play. Adam probably going to be folding deuces here out of position. And says, sounds like a good commentator. Thanks, Ann. No, it's just me, Kirk. Alright, we are going heads up here. King, queen versus tens and top set here for Harold. Joe probably going to do a little C bet here. Probably about the same, maybe 150, maybe 200K. It'll be interesting to see what Harold does. Yep, 200K bet. Just some standard stuff, Mike, you know?
Standard, yeah. just a little 200K bet.
Harold probably going to rip it in here if I'd had to guess. And there it is. No playing around. Want to make the ace-king pay. Obviously, we have top set. Not too scared of anything, really. Even flush draws we want to get it in with. Two. Oh, wow. 2 on the flop. True. If Adam called, he would have got stacked here because he had deuces and Harold tens.
Oh, those woulda, coulda, shouldas.
Yep. It's a good thing he didn't because he would have got stacked. Looks like Dom maybe snuck. Yeah, so let's see some stack sizes after this hand really quick. Okay, so Carson, the resounding chip leader, 86 bigs, 8.6 million. Herb in second at 3.4. Big 50, big blind difference. And the lowest is Adam right now, 11 bigs. But look at that, such a tight race between last and third, honestly.
Very close.
Like very, very close. It's insane.
Oh, that's what I get for
Yeah, we don't need to see V-pips.
Yeah.
That's okay. V-pips, you could
double
just
clicking on its own.
Yeah, V-pips, you could just assume that everybody's playing, you know, pretty tight. Apart from Carson, who is going to be opening up a ton, especially in position when folded to. Adam's probably kicking himself under the chair, but doesn't realize that deuce would have been trouble for him. Andrew says, wasn't my week, but that's tournament poker. You already know, Andrew. We'll be back. Bounce back, be better than ever.
What's going on, Ozzy? How you doing?
Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi. Adam with the 7-5 suited rip. I like it. I'm going to take this one down. Fold into the bun. He rips and takes down 2.5 bigs. Not bad. But yeah, our Blizzard at the beach just getting started here. This is event number 1. Of course, we got the Progressive Bounty going on right now on the other side of the room, and then a bunch of events the next next 2 weeks. So should be a fun time.
Indeed, and lots of streams to go along with it.
Oh yeah, ladies event right on Tuesday, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll be streaming that one from open to close. But if you guys want to ever check out anything like that, especially head to our website, bestbetjacks.com, and then you can see all the tournament
You'll
going
be able
on.
to look up all the tournament action at any one of our 3 rooms, all the promotions we've got going on, high hands, etc., satellites, including the live stream schedule.
Yep.
For our cash games.
Yeah, if you guys want to sign up on our cash games, it's very, very easy. There's a live stream tab. You just request a seat on any game that you want to go to, and yeah, sign up there. Very, very easy, very simple. Mike, do you mind reading me off the promo that we have for today for the Super Bowl? It's a big one, I know, because it's busy out there. I can't exactly remember it, but yeah. Aaron here. If you guys remember Aaron, he was just on our Friday stream where we had one guy named Alan lose 6.5K in a 2-2 500 max game.
He was a maniac.
Aaron was a good beneficiary of one of those. Came in a little later and ended up winning around 2K. Not bad. And now he's over here final tabling this. He's typically just a tournament player, plays some cash, but very good tournament players. He does turn top 2, but top 2 brings in the 4-liner flush.
All right, tonight going on in the room is the big game special, $1,000 every 30 minutes plus 200 times the final score.
Yeah, the final score not looking too good right now, but you know, 9-0, it is what it is. So Carson's gonna bet 240 into about 800. It's a very small quarter pot bet. No reason for Aaron to raise this, just a call seems fine. Don't want to over bloat this pot. Give Carson reason to rip the river. Carson gives up so often here. And he does. So Aaron's going to win a pretty sizable one. And now goes from a third to probably close to second after that. 2.9 million. Not bad, not bad. Come on, guys. You blast my age all over the place with the Joe Hashem. Yeah. Joe Hashem. What a guy.
Hold 2. 3.
The buy-in was $400 for this one.
Raise 200 in the 4.
$400 buy-in. Over $68,000 for first place. Pretty darn sick.
I think there were a total of 6 flights.
Yep, 967 total entries. 95 players came back to day 2, which was today, started at noon, and now we are left with our final 9. Surprising that we still have 9 players available, because typically we already lose one at this point, but these guys are very solid players, obviously taking their spots well. Queen Jack 8 here. Wow, Don E top 2. Carson double gutter, king or 9. Expect this one to play pretty big, as there's a flush draw available. Oh wow, over rip here, big over rip. It is. Carson's gonna get rid of it. Don says we ain't slow playing this. Carson has too many chips to mess about, you know?
Right. Ozzy says, love you guys and thanks for the stream. Appreciate that very much. Thanks, you.
Ozzy. You know, it's funny because I don't get to really commentate these tournaments too often, because
normally you're in a dealer seat, aren't you?
Either dealer seat or Eddie or Kelly are here in the background. But you know, Super Bowl Sunday, so they made me come and work, of course, which I don't mind. Actually, you know, obviously tournaments are like my bread and butter. That's what I love.
Right.
More than PLO, more than Hold'em. Just love tournaments.
And I think Eddie participated in the tournament, didn't he?
Yeah, he didn't do too well. He busted, I believe, 5 from the money, or 5 from bagging late last night, which is
Ouch.
pretty sad, but tournament poker, man.
Yep.
Jacks versus Ace King, what are you going to do? And I'm going to open up 2 big blinds. King 10 suited. Fold around to Harold in the big blind. See if he has anything to defend with. It's close, but not close enough. Thought this was a 5-10 stream. There's no Todd. There's Carson, though, so. Carson and a Felipe and a Don, so it might as well be a 5-10 stream. What's up, James?
Super heavy. Fold.
Ozzy says, honestly, fellas, haven't watched football since the days of Peyton Manning.
Fold 5.
Unfortunately, Peyton Manning terrorized my team for like 2 seasons. So.
207.
When he was with the Broncos, of course.
Hey, you've got me beat.
Fold 9.
Yeah, Mike just watches because of me. Because it's on the background.
People say, who you rooting for? I'm like, the guys in the black and white stripes. They're always the underdog. Nobody ever likes them.
That's true. Ooh. Carson opening so wide here when folded to him in position. What does Harold like to do with the ace-10-0 out of position?
Yeah, I came up in the Terry Bradshaw days.
He's going to give it up. Carson going to win a pot. You know, it's funny because Carson, I feel like, hasn't won a pot this whole, since the stream started. But he still has over 7 million in chips. Next closest is 3 million.
Came in with a strong stack.
Yeah.
Fold. Fold.
Speaking of Carson,
Raise 200.
pocket six is going to come out with $200,000 raise.
500.
Or raise to 200,000, I should say.
Wow. Herb going to get a little out of line here. Going to make it 500K. Ooh, Aaron with ace king. Oh. What do you do with the 3-bet right in front of you, Aaron? Can't jam it. I like a small 4-bet. Like less than 3x the 500, so like 1.3, 1.25, somewhere in that range. Rip feels pretty bad.
Joseph calling me out.
Yeah, did you make it in for Olympia?
No. No. I did not.
Yeah. We had Chipotle. At least Jacob and I did.
Yeah, I wasn't sure actually what time I was going to end up getting called in because it's all really when they get down to the last redraw. Or to the redraw, I should say. And wasn't sure when that was going to be, so I was just kind of hanging at home by the phone. Might do that on Tuesday, though.
All right, Aaron is going to put in a small raise, like I said, 1.2.
1.2 million.
I like the sizing. No playing about.
3, 4.
Herb's like, well, I'm not stepping out of line ever again. Carson can give up, and Herb going to fold quickly. So Aaron benefiting heavily off of that one. Very nice.
Yeah, definitely a good pot for him. Where's Johnny T? I know, right? He'd definitely fit right in.
Thank you
It's
so much.
our wonderful, one of our wonderful tournament directors, Miss Amy Journey. She'll be back, I'm sure. But she's done for the day. And our tournament director, Arlie Johnson, is out for the day too because he's a big Patriots fan. You know, had to go watch the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, he's not too happy right now. 9-0 at halftime. Where's Bad Bunny at, dude?
Raise to 2.
Carson opening up the Queen 10-0 here from the +1.
One. Fold 2. 3. 4.
The +1 is probably going to work. Felipe is going to defend though from the big one. He does have a pretty wide defense range in cash, so translates to tournaments as well.
Check.
Unfortunately, a 1-bet is probably going to take this one down. Let's check to Carson.
125. Fold.
Big down bet on the king high board. Carson is rolling.
Raise 200. Fold it. Fold 9. All in the 1. 2, 3, 4.
And Joe going all in king queen suited.
15 bigs. Looks like it's folded to the big one. Who is Carson? Sevens. Ooh.
1525.
15 big blinds.
1525.
Feels fine to call or fold it for Carson, given our chip stack. Looks like he's leaning towards fold though.
And he does.
Would have been a fun flip, but Carson's like, we'll just keep our, we'll just pad our big stack here, just fold.
I was definitely making
Champ says, go Harold, love from sis and parents. Awesome to see family in the chat rooting on the players.
Oh yeah, shout out to Harold, one of my very, very good friends over the last few years, maybe 2 years. Played a couple tournaments with each other, and then, yeah, Harold has had a couple deep runs, but nothing too meaningful until last year. So shout out to Harold, such a good dude.
Ozzy, aka Florida Grown Poker, says, how do you guys feel about the WSOP app? You know, free poker against real players. Is that practice or
I'm
is
up
that
2
negligence?
billion. 2 billion's a lot of chips to be up. Is it like Zanga poker? Just buy all your chips. It's funny. Oddly enough, how can you not pull for Mr. Omega Man? That's true. Stream favorite.
John Stevens says, hashtag Team Frizzy.
Yeah, what is up, everybody? I got myself, Kirk, alongside Mike, commentating for you tonight.
Hello, hello.
We'll be here until the entirety of this tournament, either when it finishes or whenever they decide on a chop. Which it probably won't be chopped because a lot of these guys are playing for the W. 68K for first if you are just tuning in. $400 entry.
If you'd like to see the entire list of payouts, you can do exclamation point payouts, and it'll bring up the whole list of what the prizes are for 9th through 1st.
Check. Don picks up open-ended on the turn. Plus 2 overs. Carson's going to take a little jab at this and try and steal this, but Don is definitely going to be seeing a river, especially for that cheap. John Stevens says Team Frizzy. Who's Frizzy? Who dat? Let us know if you guys are rooting for anybody in particular. We already got a couple people we see people are rooting for, so shout out to y'all. Ace on the river for Don E. Just gonna check back, doesn't want to get check raised in that certain spot, so he's happy to take down a 1 million chip pot.
Good.
Remailing looks good. Get your PJs out. Yeah, we're going to be here for a long haul, I'd imagine.
That was a good hand on that board.
Especially considering Carson, who has 30% of the chips in play.
Yeah, what point does the mental fatigue start to kick in?
I mean, I can assure you that these guys all have done like 20+ hour days, you know? Especially
sure.
Herb.
Yeah.
But yeah, they all do benders, but definitely tournament poker is a much different beast as Harold here picks up kings here. 16 bigs, less than 16 bigs. Blinds went up to 120K.
They have been playing since, what, noon today?
Yep, started noon today, and of course if they bagged late last night or, you know, yesterday, they've been playing for a very long time. Harold hoping to get action, but everybody folds quickly, so I guess he's happy just to take down the big blinds.
A win's a win, right?
A win is a win. But yeah, playing probably just about 7 hours at this point. You know, we did have a dinner break to set up the final table when we got down to 9 players.
Says, I don't even know who's playing the Super Bowl. I'm more interested in the Doomsday trailer. Yeah, I heard about that last night.
Yeah, I saw it too. No, I'm sorry, Nico. I'm out of the loop. I'm here. Yep. Seems like a clear jam. Cut off with Queen Jack O. These guys play fast. And 10-9 suited seems very pretty, but not to flip and get it all in. Definitely would love to see a min-click raise and see a flop with it, but not willing to call off 1.2 milli. All right, just like that, Theo is out of the box, and we got Jacob coming in. Let's take a look at stack sizes. Why don't we? If you don't mind, Mike. All right, Carson, 61 big, 7.3. Yeah, bomb pot, let's do it. But yeah, I mean, look at that. From third to ninth, separates 10 big blinds.
I made sure.
So, pretty crazy.
Definitely been some shifting going around, too.
I'm like, I got ahead of the game. What is it? So what?
That's always 3 now.
6-9. No, 1 or 2. Felt a little stuck together.
Did you wager whatever your opinions on this on that? Well, I haven't won yet, so it's true. Like half time, so it's
That one flashed. Your bottom one. Your bottom one.
Oh, I picked the right one.
Too big. It gets in the way. Wait, that was our one complaint with it.
Unbelievable.
2, 3,
How
4.
good does this guy run?
You have to use it. Keep it where it goes. Because when you toss cards, it gets in the way.
Yeah. 6, 7, 8.
You made your hand worse? How's that possible?
Call in the back. Oh, shit. All of it.
All right. Let's keep it civil there, Tice.
Says Jacob, what is up? Favorite dealer for sure? He's all right. Nah, that's my boy. Known him for too long. Some of the best in the box, Jacob and Theo. Hopefully deliver some coolers, as nobody's been eliminated yet, so might need to go put on my dealing shirt really quick, Mike. Get this thing over with, man.
Throw your cooler powers at it.
Animal 10s here. 120K big blind.
Let me look first.
That feels like he's going between both all in or just raising. Does go with the jamming route. With Aaron, who has queens. Oh no, we might say goodbye to our first player here, as the coolers are already going to be happening with Jacob in the box. It's a cooler regardless, but it might be a cooler for one of these players more than the other. Aaron obviously never folding here, but just considering a jam, perhaps. We got Hogan in the chat. Amy, hey, how we doing, guys? Streaming a 5-10 game tonight? Yes, we are.
That does seem to be the common first impression
Yeah, it's pretty
with
funny.
the players we have at the table. It's great.
Funny. Just going to be putting in the call, and good luck, gentlemen. First big hand of the stream, I would say. And I'm already fist pumping Aaron. Never a jinx.
Right at $3.5 million in the pot.
9 high board, gets in on any street probably. King on the turn. The river's going to be 6 of diamonds. Going to be Adam, who is out first. Aaron draws first blood here. GG's to Adam Harrell, one of our regulars here. Plays in the room more than ideal. So
Yeah, GG's Adam making it to the final 9 there.
yeah, not the result you wanted, obviously, making this far, but Tourney Pro Adam will be back. I was dealing with him the last two days, and yeah, he's taking down 5.2K. Not bad for 400. I was joking with him the last 2 days because I was dealing to him, and he doesn't play tournaments at all, so I kept calling him Tourney Pro Adam coming in. And I told him that we'd put that as his name, and he's like, please do not.
Please don't.
Because he's a very, very smart lad. Very, very smart. And very cerebral. So he's just like, please do not do that. Yeah, I don't know if you're just joking around or whatever, Joey, but we are not going to have that. See you later. Rebecca in the Facebook chat saying, great run, Adam. Yes. How are we doing, Rebecca? All right, Joe's going to rip 2 million here on the button. Harold with deuces. Real big decision here. Wonder if he feels like it's a spot he has to take with the deuces. Just get it in and pray that it's a flip. He's gonna give it up though. Joe F gonna fold, and Joe obviously would have been happy to see a call with ace king there.
There? No way.
But yeah, from 8th to 7th, it's a $1,300 pay jump, and then from all the way to there, it's like first and second, it's a 28K pay jump. So ICM really does matter in this spot.
I don't know about that one.
GG's Adam. Dude's a robot at cash game. Awesome first tournament. Yeah, Adam's a great dude. He's an absolute robot at everything. Chess, poker. He's a sicko. But it's good to see. Always love to see our regs do well.
You definitely had 2 over.
For sure. I knew that. Hey, you got it, you got it.
Hey, Ben, when do you get a sec?
What seat, Nico?
Guys, that first round is free. You guys will come around.
Yeah, I'm
First round will be free.
Looks like Joe F is going to rip the King 6-0 here from the small blind versus blind, and it's going to get through.
1942. No, you can get alcohol, just not 1942.
smart man.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You went all in.
Oh, okay, all in and I'm like, ah.
I know that you're
Can you
focused
get
on
a dollar?
drinks. I was like, you know,
The important things. Come on.
not like we're doing anything for money over here.
Don't make me bring Theo back in.
We're doing things for plastic.
Chase says, knowing how much he despises tournaments, it's awesome to see him final table the first one he's actually tried to play in. I didn't realize that this was his first tournament. I'm so used to seeing him in the room.
I don't know if it's his first tournament really, but it's definitely his first like super deep run tournament that I've seen. But he's a cash, cash player first.
120 to go. 250 and a 7. 250 and a 7.
Yeah, and he fired a few bullets at this one too. Not to air him out or anything. I'm sure these guys all fired a few bullets really.
Probably.
Carson gonna open up 250 here from under the gun with the ace 10-0. Donnie 7-8-0 here out of the small blind. He's gonna try his luck a little bit. I don't think he realized that there was a raise, did he? Yeah, I don't think he realized there was there was a raise.
No senior discount for you. You're gonna pay for the full price. You guys should pay that.
Too focused on your 2 bottled water.
Cash is king for sure, Ozzy. It is.
Heads up. Check.
3-4-5 flop here. Carson gutter ball, Don gutter ball. Gutter ball to the nuts for Don, that is. Turn's gonna be an 8, so pair plus gutter now for Don. I would actually prefer a lead here for Don. I think Carson checks back too many times on the turn. River's gonna be 6. I mean, it's gonna work out this time. Obviously, makes a straight, but I think we give like ace queen, king queen, ace 10 in this case. A little bit too much leeway once he checks the turn. Gonna bet 400 and take it down quickly.
In answer to your question, Nico, he's sitting right around 2.4 mil.
Yeah, he was about third in chips. I think coming into the final table, he was second in chips, but he was 50 big blinds away from first place. Just shows how big of a chip lead Carson had there. Want some hands to fold for a little value bet there, definitely. In terms, he wins high hand, takes it in. Gotcha, gotcha.
120 to go. Oh, yeah, he's ready to go. Sorry. I put him there so they wouldn't flip. Yeah, I saw one. Call the 8, fold 9. Fold 1. Fold 2.
Felipe gonna rip 880K. I thought about it for a second. Wouldn't be in too bad a
Sure
shape.
did.
I was gonna show a Bible.
Damn.
I've just seen Felipe play.
Oh, it's shrinking, bro.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he's on a stream.
Fair enough.
Millions of viewers.
Super serious. No, I've never seen him hold the glasses
Millions of
out.
viewers.
I wonder if Walking Willie's gonna be in the chat. I can't remember.
I don't know. Scorpion's word.
Yeah, bring him the Octo Crab. The Octo Crab is 8-3. Give it to somebody. Let somebody bluff with that. Fold it to Felipe. Queen 9-0 here on the button.
That one was tough. That one was tough.
Ooh, Herb here flopping top and bottom.
125.
Carson gonna try and steal this with 125, and Herb gonna raise this really quickly. Yeah, tight fold there for sure. Felipe definitely could have jammed the Queen 9-0 on the button, but it is what it is. Herb gonna take this one down and now climbs back up to 2.5.
Brown power. Brown power. Got money? Got money.
Oh, pause the clock. We gotta watch it.
Y mi pregunto. I'm gonna bet on
You gonna bet on him? You got DJ, bro.
it. It was a lock, bro.
I think this is the first Puerto Rican star playing in the Super Bowl.
It is.
Where's Jennifer Lopez from?
Puerto Rican. I mean, she's
She's
from
New
New York.
York.
Yeah.
Are we the same person, or?
Yeah, you're both wrong.
I know. Oh, that brown. He's cocaine brown. I'm chicken brown. He's 10. 10.
Fold 2, 3. Fold 4. Long to go. Fold 5, 7, 8. What am I?
Great. Hawaii.
That was funny.
I don't know. Just brown.
That's racist.
What's he famous for? I don't know. Rice?
Are you sure?
Rice brown? I don't know. Bean brown. Bean brown. Big brown?
Until Brad.
He's though.
Fold 2, 3. $20 to go. Raise to 250. 250 to go. Raise to 700,000. 700 to go. Fold 9. Fold 1. Button is good.
Straddle? Straddle's allowed.
Can't wait for his line.
Can we play PLO one hand?
Round shadows.
I, however, am not.
4 or 5 cards.
120 to go. Hole 3. It was like 3 years ago. I did a hand before this event. I think it was event 1. But it was like kings and queens and 10s and ace 10. And Kelly Joe had kings and scooped it all.
Oh, nice.
Crazy. Fold 3, 4, 5, 7.
Herbert.
What you need, Bert?
What do I gotta do?
Whatever you feel like. Herbert's
Hubert.
120.
I'll take for Felipe.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Huey. Yeah, no pressure, nothing.
Whatever you can do that. I don't care. They don't care at all. 1, 8, 9.
I'll tell you why I was delayed.
I mean, sorry.
Thank you, Joe.
Reserve.
Colin?
Call. Flip 'em. What do we got?
Straight card.
You got $3.
Run it twice.
Yeah, twice.
All right, heads up here. Ten rolls out on the river for Joe. And it looks like that's going to do it for Harold. Harold, GG's. Congrats on making it to the final table. Leaving the table in 8th position.
I was switching.
So he's going to be winning a little over 6K, 6,189.
So we got the same drink. I don't take a chance to switch drinks.
Kiwi, how you doing tonight?
He didn't know us.
Good to see ya.
You're the man.
You got to hold me.
Not results oriented or anything.
Alright, it is one big blind. One big blind.
Yeah, that's good. Ginger ale.
What out
What
of
it is, right? Ginger ale? It's sweet.
120, one big blind. 5, 7, 120 total.
Hey, thanks for the water. Thanks for that payment too.
Yeah, no problem. You owe me triple for that now.
Yeah, keep it up.
You have the great work, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, 120 and interest rate.
Oh, I got my cards.
There we go. There we go.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yep, finally. What? Oh, there we go. The real game starts.
Okay, I guess Bad Bunny ain't so bad.
Who's the halftime song?
Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny.
Got him.
Think of a bunny with rabies.
He picked the absolute worst artist from Puerto Rico. Bad Bunny.
Just 750.
But at least he's Puerto Rican. He's the biggest in the world somehow. Yeah, no, somehow.
Is he really the worst? In your opinion?
I mean, they're
I don't like
dime
him. He just has massive deal. I mean, that makes sense.
They're dime a dozen. I mean, reggaeton and like.
Yeah, I like a lot of records.
There's so. So do I, but I mean, there's so many.
Yeah.
In the Hispanic community. Like, he's just the one that stuck.
Yeah, blew up somehow. Crazy how that happened.
Like, he's like number 2 or number 3 in the world after Taylor Swift. And it's Carl.
Really?
Yeah, it's him and Carl G after Taylor Swift. It's weird. It's like Ricky Martin stuck. No, I think like good marketers. Look at he's not even doing anything. He's looking at the sky. Yeah. I can't stand it. It's your people, man. I know, man, but kill your people, man. He's not repping us well. Look at him. You're a disgrace.
You had a big blind. If that's the worst Puerto Rican, who's the worst Colombian?
Shakira. She's been on the Super Bowl, right? But I'm saying the girl that is Colombian right now, she's so good. Carol G. I'd rather have Carol G than Bad Bunny. 100%. Yeah, she's so good. Yep. She looks good. Yeah. No, I don't think she's that pretty. Thicker.
120 to go.
Really messed with me.
250, 37, folding 8.
Carson with the king queen suited. Ooh, lost a little bit, huh? Aaron with 5.6 mil. Wow. About to have a lead change. Nathan says slow down, Carson. I feel like I sound louder, sorry.
No, you're good.
So Carson with the king queen suited. Gonna open up. That's the thing about the big stacks, you know. Sometimes, usually it's always pedal to the metal, you know. Try and force out these hands, but when you're not catching cards, it's tough. But when you're catching cards and missing flops, it's tougher.
Check.
Carson here, nut flush draw plus pair, big spot for him as he's probably gonna go for check raise, but Aaron wisely checks behind. Just go check on the flop, waiting for the turn action.
Sorry, 650.
What is going on?
Oh, 9 of clubs right there on the turn. Carson making the nuts, and he's gonna bet and take it down. Hungry stare, Joe J. Oh wow! Oh no, Harold's out. I just missed it.
Yeah, you did.
Yo, one, we could take a little 5-minute restroom break. I'll take a
Big
restroom.
all-in situation, and they ended up losing to a pair of 10.
All right, guys.
You need the resistance.
Yep, we're going to take a quick pause for the cause in between levels. That wrapping up that level. We will be back in approximately 10 minutes. So grab yourself a beverage, and we will see you in just a moment. See you on back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it. First hand back from the break. Every so often during the tournaments, they will have a quick break in between levels. That's what that just was, just enough to let them get up, stretch their legs.
You might have fell it, bro.
Coming back when it's final.
You might have fell. All in the 3. Hold. Hold. Don't do it again.
I promise.
That's a good guy right there.
We are back.
We are indeed back. Blinds are 75,150 with the 150 big blind ante.
375.
Very expensive.
Oh, sure, I'm sorry.
Herb's gonna open up to 375 A6 suited. Joe's gonna think about it with the Ace-9-0 here in the cutoff. Thinking about ripping it probably. Definitely can never call here. Flip over to Don, who has the look in his eyes. Well, you can't see the eyes, but you can imagine. Pocket jacks here, the jiggities.
The jiggities.
Oh yeah. Just gonna trap here on the button. Doesn't want to rip it in quite yet. Drawing heads up. 1.1 million in the pot already, so these guys are gonna be battling for a big one.
We will bring up the payouts on the big screen here in a moment, but if you'd like to see what they are right now, just exclamation point payouts in the chat.
Herb gonna rip 2.3 with an open-ended plus an over. Wow. What a big rip here. Don just can't see how he ever folds this. If he has queens plus, then I guess it is what it is, but we're never folding here. Too many flush draws available, too many straight draws. And here we go. Herb has 11 outs that you could see at the top right of the screen. 8 of them live. So good luck to these guys. Big ICM spot for 5 million in chips right now, guys. Queen on the turn. Safe for Donnie. In the river. It's going to be a 7. Pairs the board, and Don's going to win a massive one. Herb not going to be eliminated quite yet, but let's see the final chip tally.
Yeah, that it won't update until after the stats clear from the screen. So as soon as that happens, we'll bring up what the stacks actually look like.
Gotta fade open-ended plus an ace. Don does that.
Yeah, you're good. I'm just double checking that I'm good. Yeah, we're good. 2,025,000. Just wanted to be double sure I had it right.
All right.
We're even.
2,000,000.
2.25.
Just double checking this.
Yeah. 2,025,000.
Yeah, you said 2,200,000.
Hold on, that was 2,025,000. Yeah.
Backtracking my work.
I think Theo gave some of Herb's chips already to Don's. Is what happened. We're gonna get this correct though. Don't you worry.
Oh yeah, he follows.
2,025,000. You just grabbed it and put it over there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it was way more than that. I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's 2,025,2.8.
Sorry for the confusion, guys.
Yeah, one yellow tip. Right here. 2,025,000. Yep, there you go.
And then the 225.
So he just overpaid by 200K, but we got it done.
But some of it's in the pot, right?
No, I didn't put anything in the pot. I incorporated the pot. Yeah.
It's the nice thing about the action tracker. It is always there. The action tracker shows the chip stacks, like we can see 345K. So just gonna backtrack a little bit here. Then our tournament director is in the background, verifying and everything.
I want to ask for the camera. We're getting this tournament.
Yeah, I apologize. Definitely.
But do you remember what I had to begin with?
Yeah,
Yeah,
200K heavy. It's 200K heavy.
Yeah, you get more. Yeah, okay.
2,025,000.
That goes back to you, Herb?
Yep, we just backtracked. Everything is good now.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Am I good with that? Yeah.
I mean, I honestly don't know. I was waiting for you.
You're like, I would rather have the extra 200K. But
Theo trying to hook up Donnie for the giveaway. I'm just kidding, no giveaway. Sorry about that, guys. But we do get everything corrected. It's fine.
Yep. So now let's take a look at the actual stack sizes.
definitely right now.
So Harold getting eliminated in 8th for 6.1K. Herb has less than 3 bigs. But Carson, Aaron, Donnie, and even Joe J, they all have a lot of chips right now.
I didn't hear the extra 200K
So,
thing over there.
you know, the bottom 3 fighting for their lives, but the top 4, they're chilling.
What's it to me, 150?
Yeah, 150, 150.
All right, so if you guys are just tuning in, this is a $400, 200K guaranteed prize pool, event 1 of our Blizzard at the Beach tournament series that we got here at BestBet Jacksonville, Northern Florida. Next week we will be streaming, actually I should start with Tuesday, we are going to be streaming the ladies event, and then next week we are going to be streaming the main event, $1,700 mystery bounty, 400,000 guaranteed prize pool,
Just put me on it.
50K in that mystery bounty prize pool could be awarded to somebody, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Marvel Allen, the one and only. What's up, Marvel Allen? Yeah, shout out to Marvel Allen making the dealer button for us.
Yeah, very much appreciate that over on our
very
Facebook chat.
nice.
Thank you so much.
Shout out to Allen making me a huge Thor hammer too.
Oh,
My
yeah.
Chargers is awesome. Felipe here, the big hand. Look at this, Queens, 8s, Kings. Oh my God.
70 on the so 570,000 more.
Donnie open, Felipe quick rip, and Herb in the big line.
195. Oh, wow. Way behind. What the?
Yeah, one of the cooler.
Big one. 105 out of this. He counted the big one.
This tournament started with 967
gonna be good.
players. 95 came back to day 2, which started at noon today, and now we are down to our final 7 as we see a big Kings versus Queens hand here.
Take that back.
Yeah, what are these hands? We just came back from break, and the dealer, you know, we whipped them into the shape. We're like, what are you guys doing? End this tournament.
Now we're at 195.
All right, so we're all good. Theo
What the hell?
had a slight hiccup in the last hand, so wants to make sure everything is exactly correct this time, which is fair on him. Alrighty. Oh my goodness, what a flop for 8s though, if it Don somehow called open-ended. Turn is an 8. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
man.
Some chop outs though for Herb. 10 or 5 or a queen just wins it outright.
Oh man, you knew.
That's a chop. Oh my
Wow.
goodness. Herb, look at him. Look at the grin. He's like, I'll take this back. Felipe's like, what the heck, man? Can't catch a break.
Button is good.
Well, it wasn't in the window, Hogan, but it was on the turn. But it turns out it didn't matter because chopped it up. You guys wasted our time with that.
Imagine.
He was right, yeah.
I mean, how could you do if you stayed on turn and chopped 3 ways? That'd been brutal.
One, three, four. All in. All in at the 5. Fold, fold.
Felipe gonna be ripping in the king queen suited here. Take this one down.
Looks like you won the last one now.
Good. Let me sit here.
And only you chop kings versus queens. What the hell? For one big. What the hell?
It's a hard man to kill, let me tell you. Full 13.
Oh man. Glad you didn't say it on the flopper like before, you know? It definitely comes. Right?
Full late.
This rig got mad at me for saying that one time. I was just messing around. I didn't even have that thing I said.
Go. And check. Heads up, guys.
Talk about ICM. I'm not good at math.
Yeah, me either.
Check.
ICM is hard. Check. Ace 5 7 3 spades. There's a queen. Aaron has Joe drawn dead. Unless Joe wants to go for a little steal, of course, but Aaron should be betting this turn.
One good.
You know what's crazy to think, Mike?
What's that?
Whenever we get to this point of the tournament, whether I'm playing or whether I'm dealing, we started 25k starting stack, right?
Right.
So one of those yellow chips is a person, if you think about it that way.
Oh, wow.
It's 25k.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you guys don't know our chip denominations, the grays are 5Ks, the bumblebees, we call it here, is 25Ks, and then the Don Johnsons, the white ones, they're oversized chips and they're 100K of value. Obviously tournament chip value, not real cash value, but it's very crazy to think about.
That's wild. Yeah. I would have never thought of it that way, but you're spot on.
Good.
Wow.
Hold. 7.
330.
11,
All right. Herb, 10-7 suited, shoves all in. 330,000.
Here's the money bet.
330.
Good luck there, Herb. Donnie out of the big blind. Feels more than fine to call off here.
30.
Less than 3 bigs.
Go.
Yep.
Let's see him, guys.
Oh, you're way behind.
Herb says, you're way behind, Don. What are you calling there for?
This whole thing is a laugh.
Herb taking it like a champ.
Boom!
Oh, I guess he got a piece of it.
They didn't hear you in the
Waiting
back.
for that. Waiting for the action tracker to get caught back up. There it is. Oh my goodness. Chop it up again. Oh, Herb is going to find a double. How do you know?
Wow. I half expected the 9 to roll out in place of that deuce.
All right, we got like 5 bigs now. We're rolling. 6 bigs. We are rolling.
One good.
Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in and joining us on this Super Bowl Sunday. for the Event 1 final table. I know that a lot of you, your attention may be divided, so I appreciate you hanging out with us.
Yep, definitely appreciate it, and shout out to you for rooting on your favorites. Watching these guys battle for a cool 60,000.
Raise 300 in the one. Hold 30. 4. And around. Button good.
Right? It's not like there's a Super Bowl going on or anything. It's
Let's see, Drake may fumble or anything right now. Jesus. Jesus. Patriots are dead. GG's. Who won the Super Bowl game? It's still playing, but Seattle is up 1,000,000 right now, unfortunately. It is going to be curtains for New England.
Is it just me, or does the QB for New England look like he's like 12?
He's young. He's like 24 or even younger. Might be even 23.
Raise 300.
His second season in the NFL. So he's got a bright future ahead of him.
I'm sure. This is only his second season already in the big game.
Bad. Yeah, and he was an MVP candidate. Runner-up MVP fun. So not bad for Drake May.
Hogan says nobody's winning. Definitely not the people watching.
Bad Bunny fans are probably winning.
Right?
Patriots drawing dead. Nobody's ever drawn dead. But they do have to hit a one-outer to come back. That's for sure.
I did not believe you.
We got Slice says go Joe F. Heck yeah. Haven't seen enough love for you for
Damn. He actually
some
has.
of these guys for sure.
Hell, that's not fair.
Where's the Carson Strongs at? Where's the Felipe? Drake May. True that. I'm a little bit salty at the Patriots, though. I'm a Chargers fan, and if you guys saw that game, that was worse than this game. So,
Is that why you're rooting for the Hawks?
yeah. Also, the Hawks are just by far the better team. More well-rounded. Sammy Darnold is him. So Aaron picks up Ace King O here. If you guys are just tuning in for the first time here on the live stream, we love to talk about poker, we love to talk about football, and we love to talk about food. So,
Indeed.
sorry if we divert our attention
We
elsewhere.
do seem to find our tangents here and there.
Yes, we do. Aaron's gonna pick this one up. It's crazy. Can you show me the stacks again? I just want to see how close
Absolutely.
everything's got, and obviously the the top three versus the bottom. So, yeah, Carson still leading away 7 milli, 47 bigs. Yeah, 4 people above 4 million, and then the other 3 are below 1.2 million. Crazy.
Under and Hawks.
I had the alt line under. I did an alt line parlay, so under 31
My
and a
guy
half.
Mac Mountain, let's
Right now,
go.
and then minus 10 and a half. season.
Also wrestling, yes. That
That's my
definitely,
dog. We do, yes. We do like some wrestling here or there. NWO, the old school. Sheesh.
Gold 3.
Joseph says y'all are more entertaining than the Super Bowl. That's good. That's what we aim to do. Why don't we get paid $18 billion?
Right?
300
Sorry, but I know nothing about your football game. Neither do we. By we, I mean Mike.
That's more accurate, right?
Hashtag Carson Strong. There we go. What's up, Brent? Not always in that order. Yeah, whatever order we please. You know that, Steve. What's up, Kevin? This is indeed a 5'10" lineup. It was even more of a 5'10" with Adam Harrell in the middle, but he got eliminated first here on the final table. I'm from the 619, so you know Rey Mysterio is my guy.
For sure.
That's it.
I remember when Ray was a young man.
Dude. And when they made him take off his mask, like what the heck?
Yeah, me and Adonis were actually talking about wrestling last night. I came up during the Cowboy Ron Bass and Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair era.
Now you got Cody Rhodes.
Right.
Hold it.
How about spicy, slow roasted garlic and jalapeno infused barbecue? Dude, that's a lot of words. What are you saying? The tomato relish on top. I mean, it sounds awesome.
Don't forget the pickles.
No, I don't see any pickles there. I would have just deleted the comment. It looks like Carson's going to open King 10-0 here. Joe going to defend from the big line. Flops nut flush draw. I wonder if Joe goes for a check raise in this spot here. Carson should be c-betting pretty frequently on this type of board texture. That's what he's going to do. Probably down bet, I'd imagine. 75. Kind of enticing a check raise in a sense with the sizing. Can definitely see both sides of the coin here, just calling or just raising. Just gonna go with the call. Keep the pot a little small. Ace on the turn is a real bad card for Joe. Check over to Carson. Carson checks back. Pot controlling king high could be good here some of the time. As we are already on the river.
King high.
Check, check. Looks like it is a king high, so brick river for Joe. King 10 is gonna win.
Nice hand.
Joe wishing he could check raise that one now.
Button good.
But it's easy once you see the cards.
Right.
That's why we're back here.
It says, I watched Stan Hansen and Andre from way back in '81. Two hosses working a Japan crowd was awesome. I can imagine.
81. You guys are old. Just kidding. Sorry, just kidding.
Let's see, '81. That would have been my freshman year in high school.
Oh, wow. Oh, wide open. It's good. It's curtains. It's GG's. Oh, my goodness. Say goodnight to New England. AJ Barner. Sheesh. Coach of the year just gets shut down in the Super Bowl. Ugh.
But it was worth 510 total. All in the one and
Good luck, Herb.
Thank you.
Herb going all in against pocket trays.
more action, guys.
With 9-8 against threes. Fair fight for just under 10 bigs. Ace high board. Wow.
He says that.
You know the 8 or 9 is coming on the turn, right? Just like we drew up. Herb is undefeated, guys. Herb is undefeated. Three river. A little close. Yeah. Oops. Herb has some life. About 9
Yep.
bigs, 8 bigs. Not
You
bad,
playing
not
those wheeling
bad.
cards, good.
Chipping a chair, as we say here in the business.
I don't see that. You don't see me, I'm
Flabbergasted.
shaking over here, dude. You gotta cheat a little.
Frickin' Joe. Yeah, sorry, Alan. GG's to your Pats. Marvin, a big Patriots fan.
Hold. Hold. Hold 8. Hold 9. Hold 1. Hold drop. How do they know?
Oh, man.
What? The one that you just hold? Such a big Super Bowl logo on the field. Seattle defense is way too much. Oh, 7, 8. 9.
I'm just waiting for the tracker to catch up. Had a number of folds in seat 1. We've got a raise to 300.
Yeah, these guys are playing quick. Felipe has such a weird stack dynamic here. Feels like we can never really defend here, even if it is just one big line more, given our stack size, but he is going to defend. And Joe should just bet, take this one down. That's why we, like, you know, we love our suited gappers. We love our suited connectors, but when we have less than 6 big blinds, it's tough to ever defend that. Just a slight mistake, I think. But what am I saying, right? Felipe's playing. I'm just watching.
All right, looks like we've got Jacob coming back into the dealer's seat. Let's take another quick look at the stacks and see how things might have moved around just a little bit here.
Yep. Carson leading the way, 52 big blinds with 7.7 million. Yeah, Aaron second, 5.3, and your bottom 3 have less than 10 big blinds apiece. But Herb had 130K or 150K at one point, so he's doing pretty well for himself.
Yeah, he's definitely on the comeback trail, it appears.
Let's see some payouts really quick. So your next payout, 7th place gets 7.4K, 6th place gets 8.6K, so a 1.2K pay jump between 6th and 7th, and of course everybody battling for that first place prize of 68,000.
1,300,000 is what it says.
That's not enough. I got another 20,000 back here.
Am I completely wrong about that? I mean, I'll take it as it is if I'm wrong about that, but I don't know. I feel like it's a little aggressive to defend.
300,000, say call. Call. Put in the 9.
But I'll admit I'm wrong if I am. Ooh, Aaron here just calling the ace king out here, and Joe with ace queen.
1.3. Yeah.
Yeah, just min raised to 2 big blinds.
Fold 1, fold 3, fold 4.
Off of 6 bigs? I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, it was 2x.
Well, guys, we still got some action. So,
Alright.
floor 59.
Oh, we talking about that actually?
So I was out here. What happened in this hand is Herb left 20K behind,
Yeah.
so he's technically not all in.
Action there, unfortunately.
But and Aaron just called the 1.3, and and Herb exposed his cards, so Aaron exposed his thinking that they were all in. But we'll get the full information here.
Small blind, big blind. Her went 1.3. Chips behind. Aaron called. Folds around.
Close.
I scoop it in. Her flipped over his hand, so Aaron flipped over his hand. Response still has 21.
I said if that's not enough, I got 20 behind, but
I don't know.
I guess that wasn't technically.
I understand.
We still have action,
Small blind.
meaning
Doesn't have the
we'll
blinds
go to the
left.
flop.
Get rid of one.
Still have action.
I understand why you did it.
Did that guy just fold ace queen O to min raise? No, Herb jammed 1.3, and Aaron cold called behind with ace king O. Definitely not a min click. Nines did fold. I'm very surprised about that one, to be honest. Oh wow, never mind. Good fold for nines. That was Felipe, I believe. Herb puts it in, doesn't matter.
You put a 6 up there, I quit, bro. You put a 6 up there, I quit.
Yeah, the 6 is about
6 incoming.
I fold the 9s.
Oh shit.
Big folds for Felipe there.
Oh, 9.
Yeah, ace queen was the best hand, that's true. Wow. Well, nines make it straight, by the way.
Good game.
I'll make it straight, deuce. I'll make it straight.
All right, so that'll be it for her. Her
I know.
making
but I
it
make us straight.
to the what 7th position.
Jam 6-6. Yeah. Would you not jam 8 big blinds for with 6s there? Why would you not? Yep, GG's to Herb there, finishing at 7th for 7.4 thousand. Not too bad for a $400 buy. That was a spicy flop. If Joe jams there in the 1C with Ace Queen O and Felipe just somehow finds a jam with 9s, Felipe would have a big stack. Pretty sick. Pretty darn sick.
He's big blind.
Aaron for sure. Hey, Aaron.
What a classic skit.
So good. Key and Peel. Legend. I wouldn't say he can't win, but it's definitely unlikely. Key and Peel is definitely... Oh, hey, Patriots scored. They're back. Don't call it a comeback. 28-0 or 28-3. Why not 19-0?
I think it was a WPT main. Same thing happened. I didn't call for it. It was one chip behind.
Yeah.
And I got flamed for it, and they ended up checking, and the guy in Aaron's situation didn't show his cards. It went, he flipped, he was like, they just started checking, checked all the way through. He had the best hand, and they're like, who they give the penalty to?
Yeah.
Here's a better question. Like, do you guys fold? Like, when he had the opportunity for his 20K or whatever that he had left with it, when he saw that he was...
I think I'm
But
folded.
if he wins,
Right.
they give him a penalty.
Yeah. He's getting
I think I'm folded for the 20K.
like 100%.
A lot of the times, not on
He gets that
final
1%.
table.
Because he's on the button afterwards, right? So I think I'm folding if I'm Herb, if I
I
have
understand. I get it.
6s
I'm
there.
with you.
I have no idea, actually.
What if he folds there and then gets a bit the pay jump or something? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. That happened earlier, dude. I left him with 5K and I checked back on the river. I king jack, he had king 10. He went all in for 5 bigs, and then the next hand he got 100K, and I'm like, oh my god, this guy like knocks me out on a beast. So chill with it.
They say we based that this tournament.
Damn, he good.
Todd Lucas says, Lil Bro, take him down. Shout out to Aaron.
Raise and take it. Max value with king high. It's incredible, dude. How does he do it?
Don, the answer's probably not, but in the instance
100, 200?
yeah.
200.
Oh, blinds are up now, 100,
But
200.
the
So
odds are if he
price of
wins,
poker going
they're
up,
probably gonna
ladies
give
and
him a
gentlemen.
penalty.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because that's essentially like collusion if he has the best hand and he can see like get
Yeah, I
full
think I'm with you on
information,
that one,
you know what I mean?
Tice.
I know he's trying to probably be friendly, be a nice guy, but
Yeah, I think
yeah, that's a weird situation.
we just check fold even with 99% of our stack in play, because there's 2 people with less than 8 big blinds, less than 6 big blinds at this point. So it might be worth it just folding because you get the button next. I think it's a fold if we're Herb with 20K. Is that ridiculous to think? What a silly spot to be in though.
Are you the only one that still plays in a hoodie and sunglasses? Nope. You are not.
Definitely not, especially not on the live stream. Yeah. The lights are bright over here.
Hogan says yes, though. So. All in.
Oh, wow.
Wow, Joe F is dominated in the worst way, 9-4-0 versus Queen 9. Joe decided to take a stand. Just hoping that Aaron was just bullying him.
Well, it worked for Herb a couple of times. Herb.
Yeah. Open-ended. Oh, I'm sorry, gutter ball. Now open-ended for both of them. Double gutter really for Joe. And the river's going to be a jack. So both players make a straight, but Aaron makes the nuts straight with the queen. Brutes hold. GG's to Joe there.
Let me get chips, boys.
Not the result you wanted, but you know, top 6 out of 960 players, not bad. 8.6K is what Joe's gone home with. $400 buy-in. Felipe here with 3.3 bigs.
I'm not saying it's 4-0, but it's 4-0.
Yeah, final 5 here. Playing with 10K. Guaranteed locked up 10.4K.
I'm not saying it's 4-0.
5K difference between 4th and 5th. This is where the pay jumps really start to matter. They really start to hurt.
2 to go.
Yeah, Todd, tell Aaron that I need a new pair of Jordans also. He won just about 2K in our 2-2 live stream on Friday night. Comes back around here and has 10K locked up. What a pretty good weekend for the kid. Not bad.
Don, you want to cover yourself?
Yeah, 940 is a little ambitious there. Don't know exactly what Joe's thinking. Not the hill that you want to die on, but it is what it is. Maybe he felt like Aaron was just getting a little bit out of line. Maybe just praying that he had like some ace-deuce hands. Ace-4 or ace-5 hands, I don't know. Can't justify it, but still a great run regardless. Aaron picking up some steam now. I think he's overtaken the chip lead after that hand. Felipe, and this is the time. Oh my goodness, we might lose 2 players, 3 players in the span of one orbit.
Here's the good news and bad news. I folded a king and I folded a 10.
What a nit. Queen 3. Ooh, does outflop Aaron here? Yeah, let's see a 9 of diamonds. Oh, how about an ace just to really jab the knife deep in Felipe as he is eliminated in 5th place. GG's. Wow.
Oh, things moving quick here.
Yeah, it'll slow down after this just because now these players are pretty deep. Bottom 3 stacks get eliminated very quickly. Wow. And just like that, Felipe out in 5th for 10.4K. GG's Felipe. One of our cash game and tournament crushers, I would say. Absolute menace on the felt. But Aaron overtaking the lead at 8.88 million. Pretty sweet number. Now we said a 5K pay jump was big. How about a 9K pay jump? Woo.
Yeah, don't skip me. Come on. You got plenty. Still.
Just like that. Final 4.
It does give Aaron the chip lead by close to right at 1 million actually.
Pretty sick. And you know what's crazy about the way that these guys are dispersed is it never happens this way. It's usually like 1, 2, and 3, and 7 are left. Not 1, 4, 6, 9. You know? It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty symmetrical the way it ended up.
Very much so.
Look at me using big words.
What's that mean? Here's going to open up the Jack 10 suited 400K. Single big line here. Carson going to defend. Says, I don't care if you got a little bit of a chip lead. I've held it this entire tournament, so. It does flop top 2 here.
I mean, it didn't really necessarily make sense there.
Check. Turns going to be 8 of spades. So 4 spade board.
Because he would have busted to Aaron. Aaron hit Broadway. 500. That's good point. Yeah, good point.
Aaron's going to try and steal this bet 500K. Any spade is a chop. That's not it. It's a Carson 2 pair. Check over to Aaron. Can he find like a sick bet here? Just jack high. Absolute nothing. Knows he has 0 showdown value here, especially versus Carson's big blind range. He does decide to give up. Ooh.
Reverse.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, man, I swear I saw this earlier. That's crazy. And the positions, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
No, but yeah.
With spades as well.
Yeah, it's not fair, man. You can't have all the chips, all
He
the
just
luck,
gets the
and
big,
button.
big blind to the button down? Huh? I said he was just the big blind. You want to give him the button now too?
No, I don't want to do that.
I was definitely going to be considering it. It was not going to be a snap one. Not going to be a snap decision. I know that one.
Go.
One.
Let's go 450 on the one. 7.
Now, when the tables are a little bit lopsided, when you get down to this few players, does it mess with your rhythm as a dealer?
Yeah, sometimes. I wouldn't say it really messes with it, but you know, you just have to get in a different rhythm, right? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know? But one thing I really do like that WPT does is, you know, their final table's all 6-handed. Whenever we do the live streams, and they do 2, 3, 4, and then 6, 7, 8. So it's kind of like an auto balance.
Right.
So that's pretty pleasing to the eye, I would say. Aaron gonna be a little trappy here with 7s. These guys haven't had too many blind on blind battles today. Heads up between Carson and Don be like going home. Joe is gonna rip 2.7.
20,000.
About 17 big blinds or so, or less than that, 15 big blinds. Can we revisit Don and his 5%? He beat us to the punch too. He did say that. It's funny.
Yeah. Kirk and I were talking ahead of the stream about joking with him about it, but before either of us could bring it up, he brought it up. Said, yeah, no 5% tonight.
Aaron is going to make a pretty... oh, he does make the call. Okay, I thought he was going to make the laydown. Very nice. Okay. Makes a good call. Is slightly ahead right now. Classic flip for 5.6 milli. Flop comes 6-6 tray, 2 club board. Turn is going to be an 8. Oh, wow. Does hit that now. Aaron drawing the 1 out here. That's going to be an ace on the river. Wow. And now the tables get a little closer here. Wow. Aaron makes a great call there. I think he was kind of planning for the limp jam. So it's gonna sting Aaron a little bit, but he still has quite a lot of chips to play with. 4.8, so over 20 bigs, he'll be fine. Does hurt. But that was a big pot going way up Joe.
Don, you are the big blind 2 and a 2.
Spaced out.
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
It's weird. It just never worked like that.
Good planning.
Joe with that old 7 deuce. Folds and shows.
Let's see how defense is relentless.
Very good.
Can't do it.
Call option.
All right, Dom's going to call with 7-6 suited. Carson sitting on king 10 off. Check, or yeah, checks. Heads up. King queen tray. Carson getting that pair.
275.
Don trying to bluff here a little bit with 7 high. Turns gonna be a 10 now. Top 2, or sorry, 2 pair for Carson.
Check.
Donnie is gonna check and give up here on that turn card. Carson not gonna slow play it, says let's get a little bit.
700,000.
At 700K and a quick fold from Donnie.
Clap for that.
Get my friend.
I had 7 high, so.
Reaching that point where we're going to color up some of the chips here.
I should have raised you free.
Yeah.
1 million,
Yeah.
2 million.
You should have. I would have moved it.
Go to the face.
We got max value then.
I did get next up.
You did.
Yeah.
Aaron, you are 2-2. Carson, you
One
are
stab.
unknown. Fold in the board. Fold in the board. Call option. Heads up.
What up?
That's right.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
we got, it's all local. Celebrate.
That's true. That's good.
Money's coming back to us.
For sure.
It's in play.
Money is
Mine's
not
going.
locked down.
Money is in play always.
Hash streets are going to be happy for us.
Yeah, Johnny and Jay are gonna be happy.
Josie's in play for writing stuff.
Maybe.
Fold four.
Take a little gander at the games.
407.
I get so tilted when I lose any back after I fucking play all day and I turn and lose. So dumb.
Fold. 400 total.
Jules Rotel joining the chat says, let's go, Carson. Throwing that fist bump up there.
Yeah, what's up, Jules? Long time no see. Carson Strong. Flopping a flush draw here. Check, check, 3. Pairs the board. Top pair here for Joe. Don't imagine he ever checks back twice.
400,000.
Carson been staying strong through the entirety of the final table so far.
Yep. Definitely gonna float and see a river card here. River's just gonna be a queen, so the 9 is gonna be good. Joe's not too fond of the queen. It's gonna probably turn his hand into a check call. It does go check check though. Gentlemen in the booth, why is your volume so low? Are we pretty low?
I didn't think we were.
Yeah, I feel like I could hear myself a little bit more than usual, and I don't like that. We'll check it out, Kiwi. See what's up.
We can bump it up just a little bit. And
Pot now, or you still?
Chewy, if you want, you have a headphone volume there that you can turn yourself down.
I mean, sometimes I'm hot, sometimes I'm cold. I don't know what the hell you guys do. You change the ecosystem.
When you find out, you let me know.
Yeah, unfortunately, what we hear in our headphones isn't necessarily what's coming over the stream. So we appreciate you letting us know if it's a little bit off. I love that name, Cuckoo for Cocoa Bluffs, or for Poker Bluffs, rather.
That's pretty good. That's a funny one.
Table volume needs to come up a little bit. We can do that. That should be a little bit better. Of course, there's going to be some background noise. We got a lot going on tonight, both with the Blizzard on the Beach tournament happening. We got the Super Bowl promotion going on for the high hand.
I got like 6, a little over 6 to start. Before that.
Carson going to defend here. 4-handed, king 7 out. So Gio's raise on the button. Seems reasonable. Jack 7 deuce. Carson does catch a middle pair. Checks over to Joe. Joe gonna c-bet. How much? 400K. Carson obviously can never fold. Middle pair here. Oh, turn is gonna be an 8. Wow, where did that 8 come from? Could only hit an 8 or backdoor diamonds. Just go check, check. Pot control now as we pick up some equity on the turn. There's gonna be a 5 of diamonds. Just gonna check. Can Joe ever bet for value in this spot? It's a weird spot.
Check. Quick show what I got.
Just go check, check. 8 on the turn.
I want to get off my hand.
Try to commonize. Learn from you.
Yeah. Head to you. I was like, dude, like a big game with like just a PLO. It's like it just sticks my phone. I swear I'm not trying to do that. 200 again. Hold on.
Don likes his suited hands, bets or raises to 400, and Aaron makes the call. Check, turn comes out. See it in just a moment. Turner made a bet, and Don made the fold.
Yeah, pretty much.
70.
Glad you won.
Alrighty, got Theo coming back into the dealer's box here. Let's take a look at some stack sizes.
Very
Carson leading the way, but him and Joe are very interchangeable. I would say they're all very interchangeable.
Yeah, they're all
7.5,
pretty
7.4.
close.
Here at
Don being
5.3.
the short stack at only 3,520,000.
Yeah, I mean 18 big blinds can still do a lot of damage.
Yeah, there's still room to work there. That's why I stress the only, because it's not
Definitely.
not very small
And
at
if you
all.
want,
Definitely
when the
anything
blinds go up in 3 minutes,
can happen.
It's up to you.
10 o'clock on a Sunday night. Once again, thanks everybody for tuning in. You got myself, Kirk, alongside Mike commentating for you tonight.
No, that's what we were
It's
talking
been
about.
a beautiful Super Bowl Sunday for sure.
For sure. And yeah, we've got quite the viewership tonight for a Sunday night, especially with the Super Bowl going on. So
Yeah,
thank you
it's
so
always
much
great
for
to hear.
spending your time with us, even if you're just hanging out, lurking in the background and watching the action. We appreciate you doing that. But of course, we always appreciate those who are active in chat as well. Makes our job easy. We get to chit chat a little bit, feed off the conversation.
Absolutely, we appreciate y'all. Gonna be streaming until the entirety
Scored again?
of this tournament is over.
Oh, wow. Just keep it under, quit scoring. Please quit scoring.
Carson picking up King Jack twice in a row. Making 400K to go.
Fold. Make it fair.
Same hand?
It's actually the exact same hand from last hand.
Oh, yeah, same hand as me. Fold. Fold. Fold the base. Good, good, good. You're raising that one?
Is there like a mercy rule?
But it was not a good hand.
Just, oh, what are y'all doing? Oh, that's a, yeah, personal foul, right?
Easy, man.
Yeah, of course, because they're going to ask for it.
Losing in this
It's embarrassing.
Super Bowl.
You're embarrassing me in front of my girl. It's Cardi B, dude. Calm down.
You know how Johnny and Jay are doing? They're still losing a bunch of money. Apparently, Jay had to go back to his box twice in 2
Today?
finals. Today, 2 finals.
Oh,
Oh,
that's rough.
I did say it was bound to happen. We had this conversation.
He's going back like.
Fold. Fold. There's a
Oh,
fold.
you guys know.
He didn't.
We knew he had 4 dudes.
Jules says this is much better than the Super Bowl. Shout out you, Jules. Shout out to you. It's looking like Seattle.
Fold.
Carson here with deuces. Oh, looks like buttons.
Raise 4.
Spot got into the wrong spot.
Fold 9. Call.
You got like 8, right? Yeah, from the thing. Didn't have to be exact.
Yeah, 8, like 1.
Okay, thank you.
Heads up.
You still got me
Check.
covered.
Wow. He just check.
They scored? Oh, man.
$6.50. Oh. Yes, blinds up this one, guys. Blinds up. 250. You guys are way ahead.
Come on, just end the game, guys. Run the clock. Please run the clock out.
Under 32 point?
31 and a half. Under 31 and a half. Super close now. I just need
So what's
one more
the-
field goal. One more field goal is okay, but I don't think I can get 2 field goals, right? It's 26. Yeah, I can't get one more field goal while I can.
How much time left?
10, 11 minutes.
All in the one.
That looks like an all in here from Joe.
Yeah.
10-9. Oh, wow. Don decides to go with it with the 10-8. Wow, really?
That was a value jam, by the way.
A lot of chopping outs, though. Wow, surprised Don goes for it there. I guess we have 9 bigs. Joe is doing that with any 2. Oh, where's the 10-8? Oh, wow. How does Don know?
Oh my
Turn is a 9. Wow. I mean, I guess this gets it all in anyways. Flop, turn, or river. Wow. GG's to Donnie, stream favorite, absolute legend. GG's Don E.
Fun is good.
Ends up in a cooler. Wow, and just like that, we are down to 3 players.
Good luck, guys. What?
GG's Donnie, always appreciate you.
Personally, the big.
Not the result you wanted. Obviously, you want to win when you get this deep, but top 4 out of 967 total players, not bad. Donnie's going to collect himself a little $15,000 paycheck, not bad. Third place is going to take him $24,000, $40K for second, and $68K for first. So, a bunch of ICM value is in play.
Fold. Raise 5. And a call. Heads up, check. $350.
Joe's starting to catch heat here. Flops top pair. Carson. Gonna call, still has some value that he's beaten. Turn is gonna be an ace of diamonds, scare card for sure for both, as Joe shuts down immediately and checks. Oh no, I'm sorry, Carson checks. Joe checks back. River's gonna be a 6, so it does pair the board. Front door flush misses.
Check.
Carson checks.
Check.
Joe just decides to check back, doesn't want any funny business happening. If he gets check raised, he hates it. So, no reason to put
Button is
himself.
staying.
All in the 7th. Fold. Go. Fold 9. And a check. Heads up. Check. 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 $350 on 4. Looking good.
All right, I had to step away for just a moment, and I missed Don getting busted out. Taking a look at some stacks real quick. Don winning 15.2K.
Yeah, not too bad, not too shabby. Shout out Don E, once again stream favorite. It is Joe overtaking the lead now. Knocked out Don 10-9 versus 10-8. They got it all in pre. Flop came 10-8, 4, then a 9 on the turn to solidify Don. So got it in bad, but then got there, and then the dreaded 9 comes on the turn. So best hand wins in the end, you know.
And check.
Looks like heads
Heads
up.
up.
10-5-3 to club board. Aaron not going away quite yet though. Aaron still has 17 bigs, so he's chilling.
Check.
Larry over in the Facebook chat says close it out, Aaron and Rebecca. GG's Don. Still watching. We appreciate y'all.
Raise the 5. Fold.
Heads up once again, Aaron and Joe. Aaron with the King 7 suited
And the call. Heads up.
does make the call. Seven for Aaron, but Joe gets a 10 on that flop. And a 9, 2 pair.
$750.
$450 bet from Joe gets called as well.
Check. Check.
Wow. King on the river saves Aaron, but he checks it over.
Two pair.
Check. Nines, kings, and sevens.
It's a good no bet on the river.
Yeah. I don't see what I get value from there. I probably should bet the turn, but nice hand.
This is much better than the Super Bowl. Very much appreciate that. I don't know how true it is, but I'm glad you're enjoying the stream very much.
Raise 500. Five. Fold. Looking good.
Quick win for Carson there.
Seems like they might get a field goal. How much time's left?
8.5 minutes.
Yeah, we are on a 30-minute delay, so that's why you hear him talking about it like it's in the past, because it
My wife doesn't.
is way better, Brian says, nice.
He's right there.
Raise 5. Fold. And a fold.
Yeah, with the raise, gets the fold. Adds a little bit more to his stack. Speaking of stacks, going to take a quick look, real quick. It looks like Joe is in the lead as far as stacks goes. Let me bring it up real quick. Yep, stack of 10 mil.
Raise 5.
Carson stack right around 7 mil 5. Aaron right around 5 mil 6.
Could have let me have that one after the last one. Get a little bit back.
I gave you a big one.
That's true. That is true.
Heads up, check.
King 8-5. Sounds like Aaron has already checked it over to Joe. Aaron top pair, Joe middle pair.
450.
You might be going for the raise here.
Raise. 1050.
No, he doesn't.
And Joe does let it go.
Looking good.
Getting rowdy out there.
5. Go.
And we're getting some pretty good cards here. Pocket nines this time. Joe folds.
Heads up.
Heads up, Carson and Aaron. Carson, queen 6 suited.
Check. Check.
Gonna check it to the turn. Good queen for Carson. Aaron has the gut shot though.
Check. Check.
Four of hearts is not gonna do it.
Check. River 2 pair, didn't it? For sure I had queen 4, but
He did say river 2 pair. Nope. Just the queens, but it was good enough.
Just fucking end the game. What are you doing? How much time left? 6:30? I mean, this is what they do. We're in Team 0, and now all of a sudden they're going off in the fourth quarter.
we knew it was going to be like this, didn't we?
Typical. Typical.
I'm starting to sweat 45.5 now, man.
And I'm such a dipshit. I'm sweating 2,200 when I'm playing for fucking. Same thing. The same thing happened last year too. It's like, what am I doing? You guys are like, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Turn it up a little bit louder so we can. 250 still.
Yeah.
Raise a 5. Fold.
Yeah, congratulations to the Seahawks fans out there. I just glanced up. Looks like the game is over 29-13. Congratulations, y'all. Sorry to the Patriots fans.
A little bit. Starting to sweat over
I didn't have a dog in this fight.
Like I said, that one I gave you will make up for everything.
I feel you.
But
I
Super Bowl
almost went
champs
with the one
have been
earlier
crowned
with,
for this
Urban,
year.
and you had ace king, I had ace queen. I would have flopped top 2, and you would have knocked me out. Yes, sir. That's a tough spot.
I hated to see a king 8 when I had the 7s. I'm like, damn, not 2 overs, maybe 1 over.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, he adjusted to me. Shit. I thought I was gonna get through again.
Raise 5.
You make me look like a punk right now.
That boy did.
Everybody
Eight
knows
deuce
now.
unsuited. That's and gets the fold from Joe there.
No,
I know damn well.
never that.
Joe really trying to hold out to take at least second place in this. From what we understand, he's made it to fourth, to third, and he's trying to one-up himself this year. At least.
Who are you cheering for? All of them. Listen, Carson is our resident live streamer, so it would be fair if we voted for him, you know?
Oh, wait, he might be talking about football,
Oh.
because I mentioned that I didn't have a dog in this fight.
Oh, that's fair. I wasn't rooting for really anybody, but Seattle is who I had my money on. So, you know.
And I'll be honest, until the TVs came on, I couldn't remember who I knew the Patriots were going to be playing because our tournament director, Arlie, was going home for the Super Bowl today for that.
Check. Check.
Sam Darnold, Super Bowl champ. It's crazy. Crazy. So I was out there. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to pick it up because we are on a 30-minute delay. But the rail, there's a good like 10 of them out there, and they're all doing the wave. It's fire. Shout out to these guys. Aaron been playing at BestBet for a while now. Yeah, longer than me. Bayard days and all. So shout out to Aaron. This is big, first big final table in a long while. He plays all our dailies, like the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So he's an absolute grinder. So shout out to Aaron. It doesn't look like he wants to give it up quite yet. Does have the flush draw, but with like a million overs, I'm really surprised he's putting out the call. The river's gonna be that flush. Wow. Royal flush available, by the way.
How do you say it? How does he know?
How does he know? That's so interesting. I'm excited to see Joe's reaction if it goes check check, which I'd imagine it will be. Even 5K Joe's been one of my favorite characters in the room over the last 4 or 5 years. Started all the way from 1-2 PLO all the way up to 510, 1025 PLO. Plays some big games. Awesome dude. Wow, Aaron is turning his deuce into a bluff here. What is going on? Oh my goodness. 1.5 milli here. Joe makes 2 pair on that river too, which is kind of fun. But one liner out there beats us. Any club beats us. What's good, my guy Brian? How we doing, bro?
Kirkio Smirkio.
That's me. Joe's like, is this ever a bluff? It is a semi-bluff. Bluffing with the best hand is Aaron. It's crazy. I love it. Obviously, he had a plan, right? He called the turn for a reason.
Look how close that was to a
So
royal.
hit that beat on this there. Uh-oh. I think your under's dead. Pick 6.
So close. Damn it, I gotta focus on this.
Nasty run out indeed. Yeah, pretty easy fold. 3-handed though. We do beat some value, I guess. Not enough to really ever call there, I don't think.
And Nico says, that's poker. It sure is.
Raise 5. Gotcha.
Aaron with Adonis's favorite hand. Want to understand some home games elsewhere in the country, they're referring to the J9 now as the Adonis.
Check.
Welcome back, Kiwi. We're 3-handed. This guy's playing for their share of $68,000. 24K locked up though. Not too bad of a spot to be in if you are any of these 3 dudes.
Go. Check. Cards around the box.
How long before they chop? What's up, Earl? I don't think they're chopping this one. Even though the chip counts are pretty tight. Wouldn't be bad chop though. They'd probably get, how much, like 40K each or so? Maybe a little bit more.
And check.
Yeah, like 44K or something like that.
Button is good.
Wouldn't be a bad 3-way chop, but I know Carson wants to play for the trophy. I know Jill wants to play for the trophy, and I'm sure Aaron doesn't mind battling along either.
Right.
3-way chip lead, basically. Yeah, pretty sick. All right, well, Jacob coming back into the box, taking over for Theo, and yeah, chip race is pretty tight as Aaron has the overall chip lead at 37 big blinds, 9.3 million. Carson, 32 bigs, 7.9, and Joe, 26 bigs at 6.6. Donnie, our last casualty, 4th place, for 15,000. Like I said, 24K for first, or for third. Second is 40K, and for first is a $68,000 paycheck. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all, yeah.
So right away, get back into the action. Let's look at the blind levels, man. 125, 250 is ridiculous. Joe's here in the big blind, finding a 3-bet.
Solar System Story says, "Where's Deli Daddy?"
I think he's next up. He's on the list. We're calling. Joe's gonna find an over up here. Carson just like, ooh, yikes. 6-7 in the muck. Here, 10-9-0. Gonna be following suit. Over to Hollywood.
Jay and Johnny, meet Mike G.
Question gonna be 250, 250.
Has been really kind of cool to see a lot of the locals making the final table tonight.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing about these events, you know? Just anybody could win it, and especially whenever we see our locals who play on the live stream pretty frequently, they get over here. So it's fun. Always fun to sweat. And play for, I wouldn't say a life-changing amount of money, but definitely money that could do you pretty well.
Oh, for sure.
875.
I know I could make good use of 68K. 68,000.
I'm sure you could. What would you do tomorrow with 68K, Mike? Buy some Chick-fil-A? Because I would.
Tomorrow, yes. Yeah, for sure. Some Chick-fil-A. For lunch. For dinner, probably hit the Texas Roadhouse or some other steak place.
Well deserved.
And probably put a down payment, if not buy outright a new car with air conditioning, because we've got summer on the way.
Yep. Your car could use it. Enjoy the cold while we have it, I guess, Mike.
Oh, yeah, I have been. What would you do? Bankroll your next tournament?
I mean, obviously, yeah, but probably EO, like a shift or two.
yeah, there's that as well.
Yep. Take a nice week off, maybe.
Bloomin' onion for
Actually,
68K.
fun fact, I'm going to Arizona at the end of the month with one of our old live stream members, Trey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going for spring training, so.
Nice.
Gonna go watch some baseball and then go play at Talking Stick. If anybody's ever played at Talking Stick, let me know. I've been asking around and everybody says it's fantastic over there. Phoenix, Arizona, so excited for that. So that 68K would pay for that.
Yep, yes it would.
Joe's gonna bet the queen high here on Jack 5 board.
It would not be lumpy at Joseph's. Ah, you know what? There is that too.
Nah, he would forget.
Probably. It'd probably be Chick-fil-A for lunch, and then I'd swing
Hold
by.
up. Look
by
at
the
this,
Lumpy and
Carson
get
turning his hand into a bluff here,
First
going for the
snap.
check raise. Joe says, I kind of felt the check raise was incoming right when he bet.
Lumpia equals best meat in a stick. Yep, you're right.
So good.
Guys, we're actually blinds up. is for
Our
this.
blinds are going to be, what, 150, 300? 150, 300. Whew.
One more bone.
The subscribe and the join button are not the same. The subscribe button allows you to also hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. It's absolutely free. The join button, I believe, is a cost thing.
Yeah, it's like
It
a
helps.
subscription membership type deal.
Yeah, it helps to fund what we do, and gives you access to some fun emotes and things like that.
Yep, we always appreciate it.
But it is definitely not necessary.
But subscribing and liking the video, all free, helps us out.
It definitely does. Helps us get the word out that people are enjoying it. Hit that thumbs up button, by the way. We very much appreciate it.
Absolutely. We've had a good slurry of viewers tonight. It's been a fun one. And nobody's really faltering right now. Three-way battle has been basically pretty even for the most part. It's a little bit of bluffs here or there between Aaron and Carson so far. Aaron's going to try and take this down, and he does with 9 high.
You can feel it every time. It feels good every time, too. Try some big blind, 3-3.
Another score? Good. Oh, yeah. What's going on? They're going off.
You know why? Everyone started blasting the under.
Probably.
Vegas is like, we gotta let him score. So.
Kiwi, you never give us a hard time. We very much appreciate you being here. We always look forward to it. Yeah, we definitely don't mind the occasional friendly trolling, so to speak.
775.
All right, Aaron with the raise. Gets the folds. Be real outdoors, Aaron's hat. It is a bit bright, isn't it? I even turned the exposure down on the cameras tonight, just in case we had somebody with a bright hat, but was not expecting that that lemon yellow.
Oh, there you go.
I had to step away to CW King, so I missed the actual hand. But evidently he had it up to the turn, and turn card came out and bid it in for him. Welcome back. 7-9 deuce on the flop. Sevens for Joe. Six of diamonds on the turn gives him 2 pair. Oh, it's fish head. Nice. Okay, fair enough.
775.
You know, I know you wear both, but it's the donkey head that I always remember because you told me the story about how you ended up with 2 of them. That's why I always ask about it. All right, Carson with a big bet gets called by Joe. 10 of diamonds on the river. Not going to help Carson at all. 300K bet from Carson gets called real quick by Joe. And Carson's going to get the bad news. Mike, just so you know, from 5th March till 14th March, you will be away, so may not get online. I appreciate you letting me know, Kiwi. You've got my email if you want to keep in touch. Just let me know how things are going for you if you want to. I'm not going to pry, but that's what it's there for. I appreciate you letting me know so we don't worry too much about you.
Raised to 900.
All right, Joe with a big raise to 900K. Looked like Aaron made the call, yep. 5 suited versus K6 suited. Flop puts a 9 out there for Aaron. But Joe bets 550K. And a call, big pot. 3.2 million in the pot. Deuce of spades on the turn doesn't help either one of them. And ace of spades on the river. Joe's gonna tell a big story here. Bets 1,750,000. And gets Aaron to fold. Good bet. Why no senior tournament in this series? To be honest with you, I'm not sure. Did that just right. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't decide to do a seniors event. I know they're doing a ladies only event.
Call, what's up? Raised to 900,000.
Need a double board bomb pot tournament for over 60. The Pacemaker Open. I like the title of nothing else. I'll put it forward. That would be funny. The Boys League Carson gang in the house. Nice. All right, Aaron 6-4 suited. Calls the big blind. It's on Joe. Ace-9 off. Raised to 1 million. I like it. Sage, appreciate that very, very much. I will make sure that Kirk sees that as well and pass it along to our dealers and everybody else. Kirk currently outside of the booth, taking care of business out there.
Easy game.
All right, quick win for Carson on that one.
Hey, walk's crucial now.
I only did that because of the rail.
Hey, the wave is
You got
intimidating.
scared of the wave. Yeah. I don't want none of that.
Joe, King Jack off, race 600. Full for Carson. Looks like Aaron might be going for it. Both players hitting a pair. Joe, of course, with top pair.
550.
Peter Cruz, if you want to type exclamation point payouts in the chat, it'll pop them up, but I will bring them up on the screen here in just a minute for everybody to see. In between the hands, I'll bring them up, show them again. Lots of diamonds left to be had. Joe's going to go ahead and put in the bet. 1.4 million. Thank you for that, Kiwi. Appreciate you. I will copy and paste that into our Facebook chat as well so they can see it, but I will bring it up on the big screen here in a moment.
Check flip show. Who wants the button?
7 of spades on the river. That will help. Aaron's going to pull this one with 2 pair, 9s and 5s. All right. Let's bring them up real quick. First, taking a quick look at the stack sizes overall. Aaron at the top of the chip counts here. 10,110,000. Joe with 8,335,000. Carson 5,430,000. Taking a look at the payouts as they will come. Next one out will receive 24,341. Then it jumps up to 40,120 for second place. And our first place winner tonight, of course, will get 68,622.
First and last. Call. That's the end of it. Yeah. Got 42. Did I win? Oh, you had 43 and a half? Oh, everybody talking. How do they always do that? That was the, that was like a 4-leg or 2. That was the only one. Last leg? Yeah.
Again, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us tonight on Super Bowl Sunday, hanging out, watching with everything going on out there, especially with the big game, attention being divided, and still hanging out with us. Just a quick reminder, we do have the ladies only event coming up in just a couple of days, so if you have not yet subscribed, it's absolutely free. Please consider hitting the subscribe button, ringing that notification bell, because it won't be at a given time. It really all depends on when we get down to it.
Absolutely. It's been a very, very fun tournament. Let's go, Carson. Yeah, Carson gonna need a little spin up here. I think he's fallen to last place out of the 3 of 3, but not a bad spot to be in. 24K locked up. What's up, everybody? Sorry, I had to step out and give Jacob a little break. We're on a little 30-minute delay, so.
4:55 p.m. in New Zealand.
Monday. From the future. From the future. Appreciate that. Boss Man Sage there in the Facebook chat. Appreciate the love always.
Yeah, I told him that I would make sure you saw that and pass it on to everybody else outside.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Of course, always do. Always try to let them know that we do, you know, they do a good job. $20K, 24K Fuji Sushi. I'm in. Let me know when you guys go next. I'm there. Carson's buying for sure. It's funny because whenever Carson and I play, like we haven't played together too much nowadays because he plays much bigger sticks than I do. But we always just go back and forth and buying each other drinks. But now that he stepped up his game to 510 plus, 1025 plus, you know, can't keep up with the lad. was able to step in with 2-5 and hold them or PLO. Can't do the 5-10 plus. These guys are too good. Aaron here gonna make it 750K to go. Show with Queen Deuce. Which Fuji sushi though? I've been to 3, and one of them was meh. Very mid.
Meh?
Yeah, very mid. Don't know why.
Probably because you used to our sushi.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Our sushi is pretty top tier. Better be careful. You can put down a few. Oh, trust me, I'm well aware, but I can too. Carson's the man, though. All in 9-5, putting all the pressure on Carson here. Give it up though. Carson ripping the 4s here. 4 million. Oh, yeah, for 4 million. Aaron's asking for a count. Uh-oh, this could be a big one.
This could be a big one.
Oh my goodness, and he has 7s here. Carson is dominated.
Ooh. Yeah, it really all depends on what comes out now. This could be a double up for Carson.
Or he could be riding on home.
Yeah.
Which Carson has a big rail in the background right now too. Well, Carson is going to need to buy hibachi if he catches a 4 here for sure. Maybe like Fogo de Chao or something if he catches a 4. Aaron is going to be putting in the call. Here we go. 8 million chip pot here. Potentially a 20K flip. Pretty sick. 4s versus 7s. Good luck, gents. Flop is king high, king 5 deuce, no help. Need a 3 or 6 for a real sweat. That is not going to be a good turn card for Carson. The river is going to be an ace. Wow, GG's. And wow, Aaron actually has a large fan base. GG's Carson. Hear the background.
Yeah, everybody by there.
Super, super sick. GG's Carson, what an awesome run. I know you wanted to win when you get this deep, but 24K for $400 buy. Not bad. And Aaron. Soak it in.
Sounds like Aaron got some folks on the rail too.
All right, guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a 10-minute break to set up for the heads up because we always move the chips around. So we move Aaron to seat 7, Joe to seat 3. So we're going to take a 10-minute break, give the guys a little bathroom break and all, and we'll be back
in just a minute or 10. All right, folks, we are back. Coming in for the first hand final two players on the Event 1 final table.
Can we see the stack sizes of these two starting out?
Absolutely.
I think Aaron has a pretty big chip lead at the moment. Yeah, 14 million, 47 bigs. Joe still 30 bigs, heads up. Quite a lot of chips with 9 million. So these guys are playing for $28,000 difference right now. 40K for second, 68K for first.
And there in the lower corners of the screen, you kind of get a glimpse of the trophy for the evening. Currently being covered by the graphics, but there it is.
Check.
Joe flopping open in here, and Aaron just with 5 high. Check to him. He's gonna try and take this one with just about 5 high. Try and rep some of this, but Joe obviously never folding this flop. So if Aaron wants to take this, it's gonna have to be a second bullet. Not a good position to be in. Not terrible though. You know, obviously not a huge chip lead. You know, one pot can change it. As the background is going off right now, I'm gonna right. Joe actually decides to take his hand as a bluff and check raise there. Very nice. Queen high good. All right, just like that, we're even closer. Let's take a look at the payouts real quick on the bigs.
For sure.
Don't mind.
I don't mind at all. In fact, I'm sure that the chat would like to see it.
Yeah, obviously you see GG's to everybody who made the final table, dwindling down to the final two between Aaron, Lucas, and Joseph Jordan. So GL, GG's to these guys. Let's have a show. Gonna be very interesting to see what the raising hands are gonna be, the openings.
I do try to adjust the camera angle a little bit back here, here in a moment, because Aaron's head keeps getting obscured.
Ooh, fun hand between these two. Both holding diamonds. Joe with queen jacket diamonds. Hand flops really well. King deuce of diamonds. Up comes the ace, ace, 5. Boo. All black cards. Let's go check, check. It's gonna be a 9 of spades, so 3 spade board now. Joe checks. Aaron. Gonna be betting here. Try and deny some weird, like, I don't know, 7-8 with the 7 of spades. Gonna take this one down then.
Queen of diamonds is going to be a little flop. What do you
Kind of look like that one flashed that way. I'm not sure.
Did you see this card?
I think,
Aaron flopping 2 pair.
Okay, I'm just going to show it, guys. 7 of diamonds is going to be the burn. Sorry about that, fellas.
Top pair with that.
Sounds like the 7 of diamonds got inadvertently flipped, so it's going to be the first burn card.
Yep. Card is exposed, so good on these guys admitting it.
400.
400K from Joe. Not gonna work as Aaron has top pair. Just gonna slow play, it looks like.
And a call.
Turn's gonna be a 9 of diamonds. Pretty bad turn card for Joe as he does pick up some equity with that turn. Now his hand turns into a bluff catcher on this Queen 10-10-9 board. 2 diamonds. Yeah, I like the check back. Control the size of the pot, and the 3 river gives Joe 3 pair, but we know that no good.
Check.
Aaron's gonna check, and Joe probably happy to check back here. Has a lot of showdown value, but cannot beat Aaron's queen. Yeah, Joe's probably pretty shocked that Aaron didn't take a stab at any point in that hand.
Looking good.
So one thing I've noticed tonight is Aaron seems to like to let whoever he's going against
No,
set the
bang.
pace.
Definitely agree. He's been
I
doing
wish
up
it was
pretty
moving 200,
well
400.
at that. All right, blinds are gonna be up on this
Yeah,
hand.
a little worse.
My big blind.
Sorry, guys.
Blinds are gonna be up 200, 400, 400.
Unbelievable.
Quit distracting him, man.
Oh wow, Aaron picks up kings here. Doesn't even know it yet.
I'm not sure. I don't think so. Okay, cool. He skipped a couple minutes, so we're right where you ought to be. 400 to go.
Yeah, Aaron definitely adjusts his, has a good play style for this. Especially when it was the final 4, 3 really aggressive people between Don, Carson, and Joe. So his play style suits him very well versus these type of guys. Kind of lets them do the betting like you said. Lets them set the pace. And now Aaron flops triple kings here. Sheesh.
Check.
Deuce of spades on the turn, so Joe drawing dead. Wonder if he's gonna try and take a stab. Nope. 8 high, no good. Aaron's probably thinking you gotta build a little bit of a pot here. It's a small bet I would like.
Bet 5.
A 500K, but I think he's just gonna take this one down quickly.
Yep.
Too much of the board, unfortunately. But he's building his chip lead now. Just got across the 15 million chip mark. Started with about 24.3 million in play, I think it was. Yeah, 24,175 was the final number, so Aaron holding on to quite a bit of it with 15 mil. Oh, Joe with the queens. Joe here. Premium queens, especially heads up play. Gonna make it 800K to go. Oh my, this is a big cooler regardless. Wow, Aaron picking up a massive hand of jacks.
Jacks and queens.
Wow, and Aaron's just gonna call yet again. Just hasn't put in too many 3-bets. Hand is playing a very down. Oh my goodness, flops top set here. Joe with an overpair. the money just gets in here, right? Diamond board, draw heavy board. A lot of straight draws, a lot of flush draws. And Aaron sitting with top set. This is a TV hand, Mike.
Right? What gets me is Aaron is just not being very aggressive with it at all.
Yeah. Gonna have to turn his hand into a check raise at some point, I would imagine. You know, heads up, I wouldn't fault him for calling here. I think I almost prefer a call, but I think a check raise is maybe slightly better. Regardless, I mean, any way you draw it up, I mean, chips are getting in probably on the flop or turn or river.
At some point.
Yeah, it's definitely getting in. He's just counting out 10-5. Oh, he's looking at his chips. Oh, he's reaching for more. Yeah, this is a good check raise spot, I would say. Obviously, such a cooler for Joe to just have coins here. So he makes it 3.50. Yeah, I don't think Joe could ever call. I think it's just a jam.
Yeah, Chris says, Aaron, steady trapping, man, please.
Get this over with. I think it might be getting over with, Chris. You might get your wish. Video watcher says, holy smokes, yeah. Absolute cooler of a last hand. Just don't think Joe could ever get away from this in his wildest dreams. He does rip it, and he's going to get snapped off. Yep, here we go, off to the races. Yeah, that's sick. I mean, I don't think either player put them on the hands that they have. Jackson Queen is so sick to have, especially one bet pre. Just one raise. All right, so we're always rooting for a little sweat, Mike. So we want to see like a 10 of diamonds or a king of diamonds.
Right, just for entertainment value.
Deuce, what is that? Theo,
that's not a 10 or 9 of diamonds. All right.
So only 2 outs here for Joe. Both awaiting their fate. And that's going to do it for that 6 of clubs on the river. And GG's to Joseph Jordan, finishing in second for 40K. Not too bad, obviously. Tough. You want to win, like I said earlier on. You want to win when you get this far. But, yeah, Joe going to finish second for 40,000. Aaron is going to be your champion, your Best Bet 400 event number 1 champion for 68 bands. Not bad at all for Aaron Lucas.
Oh, Joe was shooting for at least second place tonight.
He did,
and
yeah,
he did
he
hit
got
it.
He did get it. So GG's gonna have to sulk and cry over 40K, you know. Tough life.
Indeed.
GG's Joe, GG's Aaron, and shout out to everybody in the chat. Thanks so much, everybody hanging out with us.
Definitely for hanging out. We've had over 100 viewers all night long, even with the Super Bowl going on. So thank you so much for being here.
Very active chat. You guys are awesome. We appreciate y'all.
And we will catch you all. Don't forget, if you haven't hit that subscribe button and rung the notification bell, we do have that ladies only tournament coming up in just 2 days. So please do that so that you can come back and enjoy some more poker with us here on the Best Bet live stream. But right now, it's time to say goodnight. Any final words, Kirk?
Yeah, what a silly last hand. Poker's silly.
Poker is silly.
Well, we appreciate y'all. We'll see you guys next time. Everybody be safe, be easy.
Good night, y'all.